Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Valhalla. My name is Alpha. How are we all doing today? It's nice to have you all here once again. All 0 of you. Ah, beautiful day we have today. It is a cloudy with a chance of meatballs with a light bit of rain here in the UK. But we're doing alright. Look, beautiful day is... it's subjective, okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say, and today's beauty is that we're gonna be drawing as usual. So, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff we have here today. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like us will be drawing. That's what we always do every time on this channel. And no, we have never done any other kind of content, so stop asking. But of course, as always, I'm not here alone, am I? Um, uh, Technically, sure, yeah, technically, yes. Hold on, I forgot to unmute you. Yes, welcome everybody. Um, the good pal of mine, unspecified multicellular organism, to the stream. Uh, they technically exist, apparently. They are in a state of existence and non-existence until proven otherwise. All right. Just saying hi to yourself in chat. All right, I see how it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so supportive of my work at the moment. Um, so I'll be honest. I don't know what we're doing today. That's why I kind of titled the stream the way I did. We don't know what's going on. We don't. Um, Everything has been a mess lately, and I have been very indecisive on how to start the stream and what to do. So, I just kind of defaulted to art and I don't know what to draw. So, all that said, the viewers can suggest some stuff, but we're going to start with multicellular organism here. Do you have any suggestion of anything you'd want me to draw at all?
Let me think about it. I have an idea.
Oh no.
I don't, actually, can I? I don't think I still have it, but I know you have it.
Okay, okay. Let's see. What what in what have you sent me?
it's a, it's a challenge. I mean, obviously, for your own sanity, don't do it, but do admire it.
Oh no, sorry. I need to show the viewers this. Just give me a moment. Um just so we're all on the same page. This is what uh they've just sent me now, and I don't there's so much going on. Okay, the two okay hands doing uh I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try. That's not happening. Um, all right. Well,
So,
whenever you've got an actual idea, please feel free to
a
send it.
bit more seriously, what are things you haven't drawn but aren't afraid of drawing?
Um, I guess I could try like I don't know some kind of complex armor or robot. I haven't tried those kinds of things
Actually,
before.
full plate is fine. What I don't really like about robots is that there's not much design. Like sci-fi armors tend to just put very geometric monolithic plates and then cover it all with mesh that's just kind of flexible. That's not very cool. It doesn't have all the intricacies and the designs of plates armor. So I'd say attempt full plate and maybe have fun with that.
All right, cool, fine, fine, fine. Works for me.
Alright.
Let's do 128, and yeah, that's good. So, how have you been?
Me? Well,
Yes,
as I said, I just came back from a distant land. Uh,
the
there was
distant land of France.
yeah. Did some cycling there. Went to the countryside. I photographed a bootleg Eiffel Tower. I got attacked by well, I didn't get attacked. I got confronted by four guard dogs. Every single dog in rural France barks, except the ones that are super enthusiastic, of which there are two that I've counted. So yeah, all in good fun. We pretended to celebrate the 14th of July.
That sounds like you had a riot.
No, we watched fireworks.
Of a riot.
No, we just watched fireworks.
Okay.
We weren't in a city. There'd be riots if we were in a city. Here in a rural area, there's not enough people to for there to be riots.
Okay. I mean, I said riot as in like, oh, you had a great time at first, but you know.
Oh, I mean, I thought you were saying riot because it's France,
No,
and
I mean, no, that would have also been funny. I did lean into that joke eventually, but no, I just meant, oh, sounds like you had fun.
yeah, okay. I mean, hey, it's always a double meaning. That's where uh, fun comes from.
Yep, damn right. Yeah, I don't know how to draw plate armor at all.
I can send some images.
Oh no, I've already got Google up, don't worry.
Okay.
My main fault is just figuring out what pose to have for this is the thing. Or actually I don't even need to like hypothetically speaking, I do not need to follow your requests. That was kind of just a like trying to get my creative juices flowing.
Yeah.
Oh, right, sorry. Hold on. Music. There we go. Much better. Let's get that up.
Actually, what is the hardest bit to draw of plate armor? Because the helmet and the plates themselves are probably relatively simple. Would it be the
I would
joints
say
that are
honestly, I
harder?
would say the chest is definitely the easiest part. And then joints are absolutely the hardest. Joints or shoulders, I would say. Like
Yeah.
shoulder plates, that one, those can get complicated very easily depending on what region and what century you're going for.
Yeah. But yeah, it's also the most difficult parts to forge.
Hmm, I can understand why.
What made it so expensive, but you know, once you have it, pretty damn effective.
What made you say plate armor, mind you? I mean, okay, stupid question now that I remember how we got to that.
I mean, yeah, you were the one who suggested. I was gonna actually suggest plate armor anyways, but that's mostly because of a channel I've been binging.
Really?
Are you familiar with the Dacoton channel?
What?
It's a channel called. I'm gonna post one of his. Let me get one of his better fights. It's good. It's good to be shouting out the smaller creators with 435,000 subscribers.
Of course, of course. We always support the small creators on this channel. You know how we do. And you know, speaking of small creators, um, it is not as easy for us to support ourselves the same way bigger creators can, you know? So that is why we at Quake Inc. currently have a Ko-Fi page open for you to send in however much money you want. You can tip us, you can give one-offs, and we also do commissions. You can pay us, and we'll draw you some art either on stream or off, depending on your preference. We also have a membership page as well, which means you'll get exclusive behind-the-scenes art, like work in progresses, and you'll also get alongside it exclusive access to the raw cover files to all of the music covers that I make. So, you'll get the instruments, you'll get the original files for LMMS that I use. So, feel free to support us if you want to or if you can. And it helps out a lot because it helps me purchase dinner every night. Ooh, was that good? Was that a good plug?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not really a plugologist or a marketing person. Plugologist. Anyways, yeah, this guy just got me in the whole medieval phase now.
Neat. I might actually check out that channel later.
The Sunhammer one's a short one. I think the Night Duel, I don't remember how that one goes. I think it ends like the same way it usually does. It says that unchoreographed, and yes, officially there is no choreography, but they kind of agree on following certain points.
Well, I mean, of course, you don't want to kill your fellow actor mid-Night's Duel.
That's what the blunted weapons are for. Trust me, like, he has many videos where he dissects fights, and like he'll go over a scene where it gets hit and says, okay, yeah, this thing really hurts. And he sometimes even shows, yeah, here's a scar I have from this, and he just keeps going.
Jesus.
So, pretty crazy people, but they drip.
Yeah, they sound neat. So, if you like medieval stuff, I guess, check out Dequitum. That's DEQUITEM.
I should never expect this kind of collab, but fair enough. I mean, that's because I'm here.
Is it really a collab, though? I mean, I wouldn't...
It's a shout out. It's a shout out, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call this a collab. It's just me giving free sponsorships.
Well, I'd be afraid of a collab because, I mean, I'm the only one here who does fencing, and I think I'm the only one who does fencing, and I don't want to be against this guy.
We both started fencing in the same year in school, to my memory, but
yeah, but I started fencing earlier because I was in a club.
Yeah, you continued it. That's the difference. I did it for that one session in sports class, and then never again.
Yeah. So even unarmored, I would be afraid of this guy. He fights in armor, so he's stronger than me. He knows wrestling. He'd just throw me to the ground. He is not afraid of putting of just going full force, so I'm probably going to be bruised and concussed unless I am really good at surrendering.
Unless you discombobulate.
Even then, he could probably just be better than me, and he could probably just resist it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so...
The amount of times he's been hit with a steel dagger, obviously not a blunt one, but still a steel dagger, and just kept going.
another friend. I had another friend that's supposed to be here, but they're not answering my texts.
Oh. Who is it?
Lucas. Barky.
Right.
Yeah. They must be focused on something else. I'm not gonna force them to be here.
Cowards. Just rewatching the Sandhammer video. It's probably one of its best. It doesn't end like the others, but that uniqueness kind of and it maintains intensity throughout the entire thing.
Hmm. Hold on, now that I think about it, this could actually be really fitting with a recent release of a certain game that I've been really enjoying.
What is that?
Delta in Chapter 3.
I mean, the armored character in that one does not wear full plates, doesn't even wear a helmet. And
Well, I mean, no, but if you look at what I'm drawing for a second, you know, the way, like, the action lines and, like, I don't know, this, I just think this could be cool if I drew Chris in this pose right now.
the sword design, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, once again, Chris armor, it is pretty lightweight. Like, you see that, I don't know what it is, I think it's probably not chainmail beneath, but it's some kind of cloth armor, which is why it's just full black. It kind of goes into the same idea that it's some kind of mesh, some kind of flexible thing that's below the plates and not fully
Yeah.
articulated. But
At the same time, though, it's not like it's very obvious because, like, we're talking about very low, not low quality, just like,
no resolution.
low resolution. Yeah, it's very low
But even
resolution
then,
sprite work.
You see it very easily. There's not even any leg armor, it's just greaves that cover the that basically just boots, just gauntlets that cover the arms. You can see pretty easily that. And obviously, I mean, the elephant in the room is the complete absence of a helmet, which
True,
is
but like
what?
it could possibly be like chainmail, and Toby just didn't add any dithering. We don't know.
I mean, yeah, maybe it could be chainmail, but I don't see what kind of material would lead to chainmail being that dark in color.
Carbon.
It would.
Carbon fiber.
Who the hell? Chris's sword is a pencil that has a carbon core, so it could be carbon. But the thing is, like, you know, no one makes chainmail out of carbon fiber.
Okay, fair. But I mean, like, I've seen people make a shield out of pineapple, so I don't know.
Once again, Chris's sword
Anything's
is
possible.
quite literally a pencil, so there being carbon or graphite armor, I mean, it'd suck as armor because graphite fractures extremely easily. I mean, it's really heat resistant, so if you're getting hit by a laser, sure, but at that point you're gonna use plate, not chainmail if you're being hit by a laser.
The way I see it, anything is possible, so, you know.
Yeah. But it's also possible that it is just cloth armor.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't know. I just like brainstorming things like this. I'm not trying to make an argument of it.
Yeah, I mean, I like thinking, and so I'm gonna speak.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I just posted an image of. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the Vikings armor because that one kind of shows what the cloth and how cloth and mail look different. Actually, no, because the mail on his helmet is. Let me just screenshot this.
I think you're reading too deep into Chris's armor here. Maybe
That's
a
the
little too
point.
deep.
That's my entire character.
Okay, yeah, fair point.
I'm acting in character right now.
You act the same way in real life, though, so is your character just you?
Yes, that's my character.
Alright, fair. I respect it.
If you can see that the legs are covered just by wool.
Mm.
Now you can see that around the helmet, the beard area, that is pretty dark chainmail. So it could actually be dark chainmail, because that apparently does exist. So you might not be wrong.
Not even to mention the fact that, like, both Undertale and Deltarune, their sprites work on very limited color palettes.
Yeah.
We're talking like maybe 8-bit at most. So.
I mean, you have to realize that all modern computers have 8-bit color palettes.
Well, yes, but I mean, like, this is a forced restriction. Like, modern computers, obviously, they can handle, like, all 256 colors. Like, that's
yes,
not...
that's 8-bit. That's 2 to the power of 8.
Well... Okay, maybe there was a miscommunication there.
Yeah.
What
So, if you're limiting your color palette, you have to go below 8-bit. 4-bit would give you only, what, 16 colors to work with?
Yeah.
1-bit would give you just on or off. No, I think no, that would be 0. Yeah, 2-bit would give you... No, sorry, 1-bit would give you... Well, it wouldn't really give you one color, it would give you one per primary color, which in total would give you black, white, red, blue, green, magenta, cyan, and yellow.
Mm.
That's what 1-bit is, and you'd see that in really retro games.
Well, in this case, in the case of Undertale and Deltarune, I believe, could be wrong about this, but I believe we're talking about either 4-bit or 6-bit.
Maybe.
Hi, Lonely. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You doing good? I'm going to...
What do you mean 16-bit color palette? There's no... We don't use 16-bit... I don't know.
See, usually when you talk about color palettes in bits, I believe it's when you say 16, it means, 16 different colors, not 16 bits. I could be wrong about that,
what
but...
I'm confused is Undertale's... No, I think this is just the AI overview shitting itself, because...
Might be.
It's saying that the hexadecimal is 16-bit, the, you know...
oh, no, that is
hashtag...
true. Hex is 16 bits.
Wait, hex is 16?
Yes, hexadecimals. You have decimals, which is 10 bits, binary, which is 2, hexadecimals, which is 16.
No. The whole point of bits is that, so for example, a single hexadecimal digit would be 4 bits because it is four
No,
binary. It is four binary
no,
digits.
no, that's not. No.
Hexadecimal and decimal are bases of counting.
Yes,
So
decimal being 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
yeah, but it's
And
not
then
really the bit number. The
and
whole
yeah,
because
sure,
for
go ahead.
example, uh, a hexadecimal bit, the reason why it's counting 16 is because a single digit represents 4 binary digits. Because so f is equal to 1111. Therefore, uh, it is 4 bit if you have a single hexadecimal digit, and it is 8 bits if you have 2 hexadecimal digits, 2 to the power of 8 possibilities. Then it
But
becomes
no,
obviously
but
12 bits.
we're not talking about hex. We're not talking about color hex codes here. We're talking about the amount of colors.
Right, yeah. Well, the amount of colors, I mean, if you have, usually the way hex codes work is there is 2 hex digits per color, which gives 256
Yes,
possibilities
you have
per
two.
color.
You have 2 hex digits for hue, 2 for saturation, and 2 for like 2 for lightness.
That's one system. I think the standard hexadecimal system
Is red, green, blue.
red. Yeah,
That's the standard. But I personally, like, as you can see here in Pixel
HSV.
Studio, yeah, here in Pixel Studio, it gives the option to use HSV, and that's what I use all the time. There is also the option for opacity.
Yeah, the alpha value, I think.
Yeah, that's the one. However,
Because
honestly, we're not going to consider that for now.
Yeah, but because there's 2 hex digits per color, I think that's what makes it 8 bit per color. So you count it like I counted 3 times 8 bit or 4 times 8 bit if you add the alpha value to make the opacity.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, if it was 6 hex digits, it would be 6 times 4. I'm using my touch math. Something like 36 bits, I think. No.
What do you mean 4? Hold on. What do you mean 4? Hex has 16 digits per, like... It has 16 values per digit.
16 values per digit, but
yes.
That is also the same amount of values in 4 binary digits.
Well,
so...
I mean, yes, but that's not... I really don't feel like you're doing the right math here.
I feel like I am. I mean...
Hey, look, I could be wrong. My brain is slowing down after this fucking milkshake I had just now, but I don't know. I just got a wrong feeling.
I mean, like the Google autocomplete just it says is 1 hexadecimal digit equivalent to 4 binary bits. Looks like it's saying, well, obviously, the Wikipedia is saying each hexadecimal digit represents 4 bits. The BBC is saying that break the binary number into groups of 4 digits, and those 4 digits are equivalent to 1 hexadecimal. So yeah, no, each hex digit represents 4 binary bits, because obviously a binary bit represents 2 values, but we still consider it 1 bit if it's only 1 binary value. Then yeah, 4 bits are 2 binary values. Wait, no, 2 bits would represent 4 values, and 3 bits would represent some 8 values, and then
look, all right, hold on. Let me show you something here. I've had this I don't want to say hobby, obsession of mine a tiny bit ago, where I wrote down every single possible hex code tied to a color, you know, in a notebook, just manually. I would just write that down on my notepad. I'm showing it to the stream here now.
Yep.
So you've got, per digit, you've got 0 to F. That is 16 per digit. So yep. We're talking about 6 times 16 here. Basically 6 to the 16th power. That's how hexadecimal works in this case. which, in case I'm doing that math right, equals, hold on, sorry, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, 2,821,109,907,456 possibilities.
Yes, that is the amount of possibilities. Hold on, so let me just calculate this on my own end.
Yeah.
Because probably I'm looking at the bit value, not the possibilities. So 256 cubed. Does yours start with 16 million? No, you start with trillions.
I went to trillions, yeah.
I mean, so it's try 16 to the power of 16 to the power of 6, because each digit has 16 possibilities and there's 6 digits.
Right, yeah, you're right. My
That
bad.
gets you 16 million,
Yeah.
or approximately 17 million.
Yeah, I did my math wrong, you're right. 16,777,216 possibilities. That seems much more reasonable than 2 trillion. Because this notepad still isn't done. Like I've only gone up to what's the highest? Hold on. Highest I've gone to is 0002 FF. So if I had to go through 2 million, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the idea of a bit number is that every bit doubles the amount of possibilities, and so that would, and yeah, every hex digit represents 4 bits. So every hex digit you add increases the amount of possibilities by 16, because it's 16 to the power.
This conversation is taking up too much of my attention. I forget I need to stream and draw.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry, you were saying?
No, I'm just saying that, yeah, the way to calculate bits is either you take the amount of hex digits and you multiply it by 4, and that's your bit number, or you take the amount of binary digits straight up, that's your bit number.
Hmm.
I think we killed Lonely Author, one of 2.
We might have.
There's only one person watching right now, and that might be me.
Well, I mean, I cannot blame her for leaving. She's probably got her own business to deal with at the moment, though. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
People are free to come and go from the stream as they please. We're not gonna force them.
Cowardly opinion.
Little does Multicellular know, I'm actually keeping all of my viewers hostage in my basement. Oh, okay. Hi. You have it in many player. Alright, well, I'm glad to know you're still just sitting here chilling with us. And I'm sorry to hear that your life isn't doing the best, but I hope that this stream gives you a little bit of solace. Lie. Don't insult my viewers.
No. I'll be killing the watching counter.
Okay, right. Also, you've lost your number 1 spot as my top fan. You gonna take that?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
How does the top chat work?
Basically, it's the one who sends the most messages. They get listed as top chatter.
Okay.
Yeah, Lonely, if you really want to make sure you keep that spot, just spam. But please don't. I have slow mode on. You will get timed out, I think.
you can just wait out the slow-mo timer. Wait a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I have the I think I have the power.
2.
I have the power. Wait, no, where is it?
You scare me with the fact that you're not explaining what you think your power is. I know I haven't set you as mod, that's for sure. You've gone silent now. You're kind of worrying me. What do you think you have the power to do?
I have the power.
Oh no. The power to what?
It's like friendship, but the opposite.
Oh no. Oh no.
There we go.
2 rip watch encounter. Killed by unspecified started streaming. What? What did you do?
I killed a watch encounter.
No way. How?
Hey, since when did they announce nuclear reactor parts in the chat?
I don't. What?
I'm now a moderator. That's a part of a nuclear reactor, I think.
You're hilarious. Yeah, no, I set you as a mod.
Okay. So delete inappropriate messages. Seriously? They're not even gonna encourage mod abuse?
Yeah, no, you don't get to abuse your power, otherwise you lose your mod privileges. You know, as the owner of this channel, I have the right to do that.
Yeah, but like, the way YouTube is telling you, you can delete inappropriate messages. Like, why don't you just say, you know, delete messages? Because everything else is put a participant in timeout, not like put a bad citizen in timeout, or hide someone, hide a threat to the regime from the channel.
You're making it sound a lot worse than it is.
Yes, because, yeah, exactly. It doesn't say that, it just says delete. Like, why don't you say delete messages? You have the power. I mean, anyone who's being made mod should know the responsibility of not, you know, mod abusing.
I mean, yes.
Always what you're only doing.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you just have those ones. Yeah, sometimes.
Well, at that point, I don't think they'll listen to YouTube's recommendation on mod messages.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I mean, you're not wrong, yeah, but like, you know, they still gotta say it so that they cover their own ass from legal trouble. I don't know how people make Chris's hair interesting.
I feel like it's a shout of what I had, but do all humans that we see on screen in Toby Fox game have exactly the same haircut?
Not quite. Chris.
Yeah, no, I think Chris has a bit of it longer, but like if you look at the human in the opening of Undertale, if you look at the human that's brandishing the sword in the war, if you look at Frisk and Clara, they all have exactly the same haircut, or very similar ones.
That's a scary good point, actually. Hold on.
Like, I like to imagine that humanity in Toby Fox games there's just that they all have the same haircuts.
They all have the same bowl cut.
Yeah. And I think, hold on, I think the older you get, the more it covers your eyes, because...
Yeah, because Frisk is a child, aren't they? Frisk is like 9.
Frisk and Kara don't have it covering their eyes. Frisk does, and all of the adults you see in the opening of Undertale in the war, I think the guy brandishing the sword has hair over their eyes. It doesn't fully cover their eye. Like, if you could actually see the eye, you could probably see the red eye if it just wasn't hidden by the shadow.
Yeah, probably. I have no idea if that's supposed to be Chris's actual proportions, but I'm just going to hope it is. Doesn't matter, I just need the colors.
Oh wait, the arms are completely unarmored, not even any padding.
Yep. Just pure blue skin Smurf.
Yeah. I mean, they clearly that's because fire resist the light, but yeah.
Okay, I gotta import another image real quick. There we go. Then we can delete that. And that's the colors I need. Done.
Why, by the way, is the sword design of a sword that gets wider across the blades so common in media, even though I don't think it ever actually existed?
Well, okay, well, in my case, that's kind of just a camera, like, close-up shot kind of deal. In other cases, that is a good point. I don't think that's ever happened in history.
It's impossible to design a sheath for that sword because the geometry doesn't work out.
Don't you play Monster Hunter?
Yes.
Opinion invalid. Opinion invalid.
I play Monster Hunter as a game, not
yes,
as...
Yes, however, opinion invalid because of how many unrealistic types of weapons there are in Monster Hunter.
I also played Children of a Dead Earth, so you don't. So I think I have a bit of credits on some opinions on...
On that one, I haven't heard of Children of the Dead Earth outside of outside of your notifications of you playing it on Steam. I'm sure it is a good game though. No, genuinely.
Yeah, it's got a very, very specific target audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of target audience that will see a designer where you can make a nuclear reactor. You can literally pick the mass of the fuel rod, you can pick the mass of the control rod, you choose the radius and speed at which the coolant turbines spin, and they'll say, yeah, this shit is unrealistic, the materials are off, the material properties are off. That's the kind of target audience for that game.
That just sounds like the Satisfactory fan base, I'm not gonna lie to you.
There's a lot of overlap.
I see.
It's the best space combat game the realistic industry has got for now.
I might eventually play Children of a Dead Earth myself, honestly. Like I said, it does sound interesting.
I can stream it before you sink £20 indecipherable alien hieroglyphs.
Yeah, sure. After after this, let's you know, just do that.
Yeah, watch some gameplay.
Yeah. Some epic gamer moments. You know how it is.
Because yeah, the sword that gets wider, it seems like a weird kind of cross between mace and sword, I guess? I don't know.
Possibly. It's hard to tell.
Although usually, like technically, anti-armor swords, what you actually want them to be, you want them to be very narrow-tipped. Essentially, you want a two-handed dagger that will seek weak points in armor.
Hmm. Then at the same time, though, there's also what's his name's sword from Demon Slayer.
I don't know. I haven't watched that.
Let me look it up real quick. I think he was the Sound Hashira or something. No,
Send
no,
an image of
that's...
the sword. Let me see if I can
Uh,
make anything else from it.
I'll find it in a second. Just I just need a moment to look it up and shit because I can't find it. Point is, there was this one guy in Demon Slayer with a sword that like curves. It curves in like about 3 waves. You know, it sounds like it would be a hell to make a sheath for, but in combat, it could.
Wavy sword?
Yeah, wavy, like it snakes from side to side. In combat,
Like
it could actually be pretty effective, I think, because like with a straight sword, with a straight sword, if you're trying to parry against somebody else's attack, you know, you can have like the wavy sword. Their blade gets stuck in the nook of the wave. They can't move that without making some large maneuver outside.
Allegedly, yes, but at that point, just go all in on in a single direction with a curved sword.
That is also true, yeah.
If you want something to get caught like that, and also if you want to catch people's blades, you can always go the elaborate crossguard method.
Or just clap it with your hands. Just grab that shit. I'm joking.
You need nanomachines for that.
Okay.
I do love the idea that for some reason the nanomachines are so strong when you've seen the guy cut through solid plate. I mean, Metal Gear was never a realistic game, but that part is not even trying.
I mean, the entire series was never meant to be realistic, I don't think.
Like the first one was Solid 1. It's like a mantis, I don't know what the hell is going on, why the hell do telekinetics actually exist, but otherwise, you know, you've got snipers, you've got guards, and Metal Gear is supposed to be a piece of sci-fi technology that's a huge deal, because it is an actual mech, and it is an appropriately huge deal. The later game just kind of trivialize all of that stuff. They throw nanomachines, mind control, I think, later on. It's insane.
Oh yeah, I can imagine, honestly. Haven't played any of the Metal Gear games myself, sadly, but I can imagine.
I've watched Solid 1 being played.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can find the guy with the fucking snake sword, but I would want one, honestly. Not a real sword. For legal reasons, I have to specify I don't want a real sword.
Oh yeah, you're in Britain, right? Well, we're in Britain.
Yeah, I don't want a real sword. I just want a replica that looks like that sword.
Get some cardboard, go make it.
You're right, I could. I won't, but I could.
Yeah, like the thing is with that as well is it takes skill, which is what you're actually buying when you buy something forged or a good replica.
Exactly.
Well, either skill or an expensive machine.
True, you're gonna become like an engineer or something, aren't you?
Yeah. Currently, my finest work is a piece of aluminium that I crudely hacksawed. Actually, no, I'd say my finest work is a circuit board that I soldered together.
Neat. That actually
That
sounds
doesn't
pretty neat.
actually work. It doesn't actually work, but the reason why it doesn't work, they theorize, is the gods, where one of the components of the circuit board must have been broken,
Ah,
because the guy reviewed my soldering, everything in it is right.
damn. Well, I guess you're just piss out of luck then.
Yeah. I assume this is why actual electricians test every component before soldering, but
Oh
I
yeah, of
mean,
course. Measure
we're just
twice,
doing
cut
this for
once, as
experiment.
they say.
It's also what it made me really appreciate is just how difficult analog electronics are, analog
Oh,
electrics are, because well, the circuit is supposed to be something that flashes two lights, one after the other.
hmm.
The actual thing itself, you need what? 4 resistors, 2 transistors, 2 capacitors, a power source, 2 LEDs, and a bunch of wires in between them in a complex configuration. All of that for such a simple thing. You kind of realize why the moment digital electronics became available, everyone jumped to that because it's just so much easier.
Tell me about it, man. It's soldering is something else. Put
Yeah,
simply.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say the hardest one. For some reason, I genuinely cannot do threading. You had to make a nut and a bolt. I couldn't do the threading on either one. The nut is because the mill that was you're supposed to use to cut was taking so long, but the bolt itself, I cannot for the hell of me actually get the threading done properly on it. So I think that's the bane of my existence for now. Everything else is kind of fine,
Hmm.
albeit the riveting is kind of shoddy, but that's because I'm using a power tool with an extremely sensitive trigger.
I see. Well, I hope you got that circuit board working eventually.
I don't really need the circuit board to work. It was for the 2 days of workshop experience, so you know how to all the different manufacturing things work. And
Alright.
because the soldering was done correctly, it doesn't matter if it works or not because I did it right.
Fair enough. I cannot for the life of me comprehend how the perspective on this sword is supposed to work.
That I can't help with.
Tisk tisk. I thought you were my medieval guy. What happened to that?
Yes, I'm not a perspectivologist.
Perspective. Fair enough.
Actually, let me AFK for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool. Take all the time you need, man. What are we doing today, chat? We good? Fine. Okay, well. Useless question, I think, maybe. You know, I just want to make sure there's not too much silence. Things are looking decent, I suppose. About as good as they can be, I guess. Motherfucker, there's a single color that I didn't copy. Hold on.
Right, I'm back.
Hi, how was your trip to Netherland?
Water.
I thought Neverland was in the sky.
Where's the sky?
Space.
It's in the ocean.
Oh shit. Oh, now you fucking respond to my messages, ya prick. The perspective still doesn't look right. I'm going to affect the shrimp population. I can probably imagine a couple ways to maybe make an interesting and still practical sheath for this kind of sword, you know? Like, would they be easy
Yeah.
to make? Maybe not, but at
I mean,
least
the
they'd work.
easiest way to make it is just to make it way too wide
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
base. Wide enough for the tip, but way too wide at the base.
Yeah. Either that or just have it open from the side with like a couple buttons or something. But then that would make it really easy to like open on its own and someone to just steal your shit.
I have a good thing for this.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec. It's harder to steal if there are buttons, because then you actually have to unbutton the thing. I'd say it makes it harder to draw, that's the thing.
Probably. Oh yeah, I found the snake sword, by the way. I found out which character it was. Take a look at this. Tell me what you think. And also I'm going to show this for the viewers at home. Give me a moment.
That looks like a upscaled version of a specific kind of knife.
I mean, kind of. Maybe. But yeah, that's the sword that we were talking about earlier. This is the one I was saying I would want a replica of, because it looks like it could have some really good practical use in combat, which, you know, I wouldn't use it in combat, YouTube. I would never do that. I would never fight someone. But yeah, that's just for context for everyone. Why is this song in my... Hold on. Yeah, why is that song in my relaxation playlist? That makes no sense.
Maybe just post something about the whole idea of stealing weapons. It's a short, so it's just a funny gag, but yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, I'll watch it later.
Anyways, I think I have to go now.
Damn. Alright, well,
Oh, what?
guess it's just going to be me. Well, this is just me and you now, chat. Me and you. And there's no one in chat. Alright. Guess it's just me and the logo. Haha. Oh, hey, there is someone here. Oh, YouTube Studio is lying to me. It's saying I have no viewers. Yippee! Hi there, Lonely. I hope your chicken and fries will taste the best it can possibly be. I hope the chicken is just as juicy as it could possibly ever be cooked to, or something. I know you're right here. I'm talking to you. Don't worry, it's just that the stream is delayed. I am talking to you. Don't worry. How do I even draw his cape now? Oh, motherfucker, I created a whole new... Laggy ad chat. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit laggy. Maybe just a tiny bit. I mean, I don't know. It's not exactly the chat is laggy because I'm pretty sure I'm seeing it only about a millisecond after you send the message. It's more so about the stream being laggy because you know I've not got the best internet, so streaming video is a tiny bit slow from here. I could be wrong about that though. I don't know. I don't fully understand how this stuff works myself. And you know what? I'm not trying to be an expert on it, so that's why I'm gonna be very open about that fact. I said it earlier already, but I'll say it again. I don't know how so many different artists out there actually managed to make Chris's hair look interesting at the top. And I guess I have no requirement to do so. But, you know, I just... I guess I'll just add this here. There is kind of that little tuft there. Nah, never mind. I don't like how it looks. Pretty sure this is how the chest plate is supposed to look. Yeah, that looks correct enough. Then we just add this sleeve here. I know it looks like he's missing an arm, Chad. Just don't worry about that. The arm is behind his it's behind his back. Okay, it's behind his back. That's all it is. Do you ever think about how sometimes there are people who do art streams and those people might not be funny when they're on their own? They need somebody else to bounce off of in order to make funny commentary and jokes, and that's why they do art streams, because it gives them an excuse to finally be quiet. What do you mean projection? That's not projection at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Lonely, I don't know if you're still in chat. Studio says you are. But, you know, with how much time has passed, I can't be sure. I'm going to assume you are. I'm going to ask you, what do you think I should stream next? Because at this point, don't know if you've noticed by the title of this stream, but we're kind of running out of ideas here at the studio. So, you know, any fan ideas for next stream would be greatly appreciated. Ah, okay, you are here. There you are. Because I don't know, I wanna diversify from just art, you know. We here at Quake Inc. we want to really dig into a little bit of everything. So I'm not sure if we should keep just doing art. I want to. I love doing art. Don't get me wrong. But I get the feeling that doing other things every now and then could also be pretty beneficial. Though maybe that's just me. I don't know. Second opinions from you and other members would be great. What games I got? Got a couple games. Well, let's pull up my Steam library right now. I mean, to be fair, I did have a plan sometime in the future where I did this full-on series where every stream we'd tackle some game, and the objective would be to eventually 100% complete my entire backlog of Steam games, because I have a lot of games here that I want to complete but haven't. Before then, though, we can do Left 4 Dead, Dead Estate, The Binding of Isaac, Crypt of the Necrodancer. We've got a lot of games here to do. And also, don't say /J. I will draw Lonely eventually. I will draw you. I just need to get more confident with snouts first. Yeah, and until then, Lonely will sadly go undrawn. But don't worry, it'll happen. It'll happen eventually. Just maybe off stream. Let's see. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we can do plastic. Oh, right! Hold on, there was a joke I wanted to do. Hold on. You asking me what games we got actually just reminded me of a joke I wanted to do. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to add a display capture. Or no, sorry. No, not display capture. You'll draw Lonely when you're alone. Yes, you're right. I will be drawing Lonely when I'm alone. So true, Lucas. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. And yes, Lonely, I did say off stream. Get your mind out of the gutter, that does not mean what you think it means. Okay. Just give me one moment here. Oh geez, the game is loud in my ears. I'm going to turn that down. There we go. This was the joke I wanted to make. We're just going to have that in the corner. A little bit of stimuli to keep chat interested. And we're just going to be watching the ducks. That's it. Yes, I'm breaking out the Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, because you guys can't behave. I know you Gen Zers. I say that like I'm not Gen Z myself. I know you Gen Zers, alright? Can't stay focused for 2 seconds, you always need stimuli. Oh, at least it's not the Minecraft parkour. At least it's not the Minecraft parkour, he says. Oh, you fool. You absolute swine. I have that too. Bad time for it to be lagging. Bad time for it to be buffering. But you know, I've got that too. Just at a moment's notice. Here you go. Are you properly stimulated? Is this does this fit? Are you entertained? Ah, my eyes. Okay, perfect. My ADHD AFBOT brain literally playing TF2 right now. Good. That's an extra bit of stimuli for you. You've got Minecraft parkour, you've got Plastic Duck Simulator, and you've got TF2. It's a miracle that you are... It's a miracle that your brain is still working. What's going on? What's going on in Duck Sim? Hold on. No, I didn't do that. There we go. How? I don't know. Lonely just has a certain ability that lets her just take what she wants, apparently. I really don't know how you just did that. You asked for number 1 back and suddenly you just actually had it. That's wild. I actually didn't think that would be possible. I am both impressed and scared of you. But yeah, it's good to see you both are doing well, you know. Dare I say it's actually still not stimulating enough? Not stimulating enough, you say? You're lucky there's only 30 minutes left on the stream. Careful what you wish for! Yeah, no, I can't do anything. It's all I've got is Placid Plastic Duck Simulator and the Minecraft parkour. I cannot make it any more stimulating than that. I really wish I was joking. If I opened any more Google Chrome tabs to like add stimuli, my computer might explode. So please forgive me. I will not be doing that. But I won't lie, it would have been funny if I could. I shall be hearing that voice in my nightmares. Good. Good. Be scared of me. Be absolutely terrified of what I can become. Be terrified of the person you know I can be if I wanted to. Okay, oh, wait, hold on. Who am I kidding? I'm about to look up sprites. I know a good fucking background I can put. There we go. Look at that. Bam. I just have that background ready from a previous art piece I made for another friend. So yeah, that works. Works for me. Now then, let's see. fight. I need to get into a fight. Hold on. I'm not sure if Deltaroom's sprites are properly documented on Spriter's resource yet. They might not be. Oh, no. No, that's just... Oh, that's the whole library. That's the whole fucking thing. They got Tenna in here too? Damn, that was fast. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, who am I to complain, right? Works for me. Deltaroom's sprites aren't exactly what I'm looking for, though. Yes, I need to get into a fight, Lucas. I need to fight people immediately. I need to throw my fisticuffs. Okay. There we go. That's the image I was looking for. Art, pixel art, SR aid, and then add that. Then we add image, open from files, art, pixel art. Don't question what the cover is. Somewhere in here. I just saved it. There it is. Oh, that's a bit big. That's a bit bigger than I thought it would be. Care to elaborate? No. Absolutely not. There will be no elaboration from me today. And no further questions at this current time. So, in short, suck an egg. Okay, that's mercy. That's save. Item. Byte. There it is. And it's way too big for me to use. So what do I do? Well, that's upsetting. Hold on. Resize canvas. 202. No, that's just resizing the canvas. No, I wanted to resize the project. My bad. Hold on. No, that's canvas again. There we go. 202. There. Now we add the image one more time. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. So this sprite is 110 pixels long. Let's say I want to divide that by 4. $27.5? No, thank you. By 3. No, by 2. 55. I can work with that. Hold on. So it's how many tall? 42. It's 42 tall, and I want to leave maybe... Okay, never mind. I might not be able to work with 55. Hold on. 22. 22 for 5. That works. That works out pretty well. I'm thinking out loud. Don't worry about anything. So, 22... Oh Oh shit, no, that doesn't work either, actually. Oh, you're going? Oh, okay. Go make your chicken. I hope it tastes nice. Bye-bye. It was lovely to have you here. Thanks for being part of my content. See ya! Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Okay, 11. Finally, we're getting somewhere. So... that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. And then shrink at the middle. And shrink at the middle. The duck full of distorted patterns is named duckstortion because it's a play on words with distortion, right? Because I just realized it sounds a lot like extortion. Well, I mean, that was you that gave me that name, you know? That's not my fault. That is your fault, not mine. In which case, your little duck pond has an actual loan shark. No, the loan shark is the flamingo. But yeah, no, you're the one that named it. You named it duckstortion, so it's a play on distortion. But I do also think it's really funny to say that it's named that because of because of extortion. I mean, it is a lot funnier to think that. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hello?
Oh, there's something in the bottom left screen. What's going on?
Yeah, that I decided to add something a little funny to keep the viewers entertained. You know how it is.
Anyways, yeah, for those who somehow missed me, I'm back.
Well, the only one that missed you is no longer here. So.
Alright.
Hold on, no, I've done my math wrong. Hold on. Frick. Fricking frackin' heck. So 10 right there, and then 20, which is half, and then add that. What? Hold on. It doesn't.
What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to make some kind of zoom effect. Or like one side of this icon is supposed to be bigger than the other side.
Like a perspective effect?
Yeah, but it's not quite working out for me. Oh, no wonder why it's not working out for me. That's annoying. I just figured it out. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. it's not going to properly be the original sprite, and you know what, we're just gonna have to live with that together as a team because I can't be asked anymore. 38 divided by 2 is what again? 18. No, that doesn't sound right. This was 40, which divided by 2 is 20. So yeah, no, that's right. Never mind. Pretty sure. Which playlist is this music from? I'm glad you asked. It's from my own playlist that I've curated myself. I'm sick and tired of constantly getting copyright strikes on my content, on my streams. Even though I literally can't have a second of silence, it makes it more interesting to have music. So I did my best to accrue my own songs from Spotify, just my own lo-fi playlist, and put that in, make sure I don't get copyrighted. And you know, so far I haven't gotten any restrictions yet, but by the end of the stream I'm sure we'll see that change, possibly.
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It really doesn't feel like it's 18. Hold on. Divided by 2. It's 19. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, hey, Shinny. How you doing? Another friend of mine. Come to say hi, I see. Good to see you, as it always is. I probably should ban the word skibbity, though. I do hate that. So now we're at 34.
I just realized, speaking of banning the word skibbity, I do have the power, but I'm not gonna do that because it's best to keep it around them.
Yeah, not right now. At least let them have their moment of funnies for a bit. 17.
Then, honestly, like, the more unhinged it, like, if it gets infuriating, okay, but like a little bit of unhingedness, it's free content, which, you know, is good.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. You're understanding the ways of the content creator. I've raised
Considering
you,
the fact that I have been kept around for the free content I provided in the first stream I was on, of course.
True. Don't jump scare me with your streams. No, Lucas just said in chat, don't jump scare me with your screams. Because you screamed at Shuni saying skibbity, so...
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And boop. Now we're at 30, so 15. I'm gonna skip this one, hold on. I don't know why I left this in the playlist. It's getting removed. It's a nice song, I like chilling out to it in my own time, but it's not great for streaming.
The volume's too low because I don't want the echo effect. What was it?
It was... I literally just removed it and I don't remember the name.
Because compared to other lo-fi stuff, what makes it unworthy?
Tinka Tinta. Okay, it's just the fact that it has lyrics. It's a good song overall, it just has lyrics, which
It's
means...
lyrical, okay.
Yeah, so if we're trying to talk over it, that makes it kind of annoying. Play the FNAF 1 jump scare at full blast on stream. Disregard Lucas's pleads. I could, but no.
I mean, the jump scare was lost the moment you just read that in front of everyone.
Yep, that was exactly on purpose.
Fair enough. Lucas, just pretend you got jump scared without expecting it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Great acting performance, Lucas. Thanks for the pretending as always. Your check will be in the mail shortly.
Nice.
$15 down to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, this dagger is really looking broken now. I've been trying to repair it over the course of this shrinkage, but I believe it might just be a bit screwed. Never mind, that looks kind of salvaged, I think. Oh. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. You see the shit I have to deal with? If this was digital art, it would have been as simple as like plane transformation. But no.
This is digital art, but I guess it's a
No.
test.
Pixel art. This is pixel art specifically. We are talking when I say
digital, no?
what well I mean yes, but you know what I meant.
The cooler digital.
Yes, the more well-known digital. Regardless, point is, art is done, and that also concludes the stream for today. I didn't expect to be done with this so soon, but you know, here we are.
Yeah, if you want, I can start showing Treasure of the Death now, if you up for that.
Oh yeah,
Or you
sure.
just want to-
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man. I'm just gonna do some final adjustments here, adding my signature and whatnot. And yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna also wait for the stream delay to be overcome.
Yeah. So that's 24 by 27, turning it into 48 by 54. 48 by 54. There we go. 50%. And there we go. Art is officially done. Signature and everything. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been your host, Alpha. Broadcasting live for you at the core. And we will see you all again soon. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, bye-bye.